Hey everybody, my name's Spencer Spin here, and yeah, today it is, well, it's almost Christmas. It's the 21st of January, 21st of December. Man, my brain is dead. Anyways, we're gonna be doing, I wanted to start off with a really fun Christmas video, and this one's gonna be a fanfic reading. And this, so we're gonna be reading a fanfiction, for Christmas in a, well, FlutterDash way. That's right. We're going to be reading a FlutterDash fanfic that's around the holidays. This one is called By a Heart's Warming to Remember. It is made by a fan named Sunset Shimmer _13. I'll leave the link to the fanfic in the description below, as well as the, well, man, I forget again. Man, it's been a while since I've done a fanfic reading for a while. Anyways, enough chit chat. It's time to relax, sit back, and if you have some hot cocoa, drink some hot cocoa, because this is going to be a really good story. But like I said before, let's sit back, relax, drink some hot cocoa, and it's time for a Christmas type story. Let's get reading. Let's get reading, if you know what I mean. Alright, so it's called a Heart's Warming. It's called a Heart's Warming to Remember. Man, I am screwing up a lot. Like I said, it's been a while, so bear with me. Oh man, I'm gonna have a lot of laugh on this, even myself. Anyways, it was that time of the year again. It's currently heartwarming as everyone has already wrapped up presents. They had already set up their decorations for this winter season. Heartwarming is just about every pony's preferred holiday here in Ponyville. The season of giving and the family, but more importantly, it's how we love one another, celebrating our families and differences. You know, if there's one couple that's more cute than any other, then you can definitely count on Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy. When it comes to their relationship, they really care for one another, and they always have each other no matter what. Many ponies were surprised considering they were complete opposites. Even thought that Soren or Discord were one of their love admirers. Rainbow Dash is more confident and flamboyant, while Fluttershy is more introvert and soft-spoken. Despite any of their quirks, interests, or flaws, it just made sense to them. I guess opposites really do attract. Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy were just heading over to Sugar Cube Corner, where Pinkie Pie was hosting a heart-warming party, like she does every year. Everyone in their friend group was there. Of course, Applejack's started dating Rara, who is one of her old childhood friends, and she's actually going to be present at the party. Rarity is dating Anon after he was living in Ponyville for quite some time. Pinkie Pie is dating Cheese Sandwich, who is also invited. The last pair was Twilight Sparkle with her loving stallion Splash Sentry. Seems like every pony has been paired up with their special sun pony, most notably Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy. Meanwhile, everyone was at the heartwarming party with their special sun ponies. Pinkie Pie has the whole entire Sugar Cube corner decorated in a heartwarming holiday theme inside and outside the place. Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy flew down from the air and then landed walking towards the bakery. I gotta say, Pinkie can make a great heartwarming party, Rainbow Dash says as she looks at the view of the Sugar Cube corner from the outside. She does know how to make every pony happy, especially with her great parties, Fluttershy says softly. I think it's cute how Pinkie and Cheese Sandwich planned this together. Every pony seems to be paired up, even Twilight. Yet she's not even last, Rainbow joked. They're at least happy for her, right? Of course I am, Artie replied. Just like how you make me happy. Fluttershy started to blush a bright red across her cheeks. I love you, Dashy, she says as she gives Rainbow Dash a kiss on the cheek. I love you too. Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy both blushed as they walk away quickly, then looked back at each other with a smile. They went inside to find it being decorated in a heart-warming, just like how the outside was. There were colored lights, foods, and of course, mistletoes. If there's one no pony can ever forget, is that Pinkie Pie always had a knack of pairing ponies on heartwarming at times. And what better way to do it than with one kiss under the mistletoe? Hey, Rainbow Dash. Hi, Fluttershy. Pinkie walked over to the couple as she then ran to get her party cannon and fires a red, white, and blue confetti coming out of the cannon. You guys are going to have a fun time at this party. There's some snacks, cake, cupcakes, and even some apple cider from Applejack's farm. And Pinkie stood behind Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy as she points one of her hooves to the other. Rainbow and Fluttershy looks up to see that Pinkie was carrying a mistletoe over their heads. Both of the ponies blushed at the mistletoe as they looked back at Pinkie. You're gonna do that until we kiss, are you? The rainbow maned pony asked, as Pinkie nods her head. After that, Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy give each other a peck on the lips, and then they start to blush hard to the point where they look like bright cherries. Even Rainbow Dash was feeling a bit flustered as well. Ah, you two are so cute together. You're like chocolate and vanilla swirl ice cream, the party girl says as she starts to hug Fluttershy. And if you need any dating tips, you can come to me for some comfort if you're nervous, Fluttershy. I'm still older than you, Fluttershy corrects her. Oh yeah, I always forget about that, as she says as she then gallops to another spot in the room. Howdy, Pinkie. Have y'all kissed under them mistletoes? Applejack says as she walks over them. You too? Rainbow asks as the four of them went over to party concessions. Yep, she says. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised about you and Rara dating. Applejack raised an eyebrow at Rainbow. Oh, really? Well, they have known each other for a long time since they were little fillies, Fluttershy pointed out as she played with a little strand on her mane with her hoof. Honestly, I didn't even know that we had a thing. Even when we first met, Applejack says as she picks up an apple pie. Huh, is that so? Rainbow Dash asked. I guess that makes sense, Fluttershy says. Anyways, let's just have a good time, okay, y'all? Applejack says as Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy nods. 2 hours later, it was about late in Ponyville as Celestia and Luna had lowered the sun and raised the moon. Everyone else had already cleaned up the mess after the party ended, and then left as they go to their homes. Pinkie Pie didn't have to go anywhere else since she lives in her room on the second floor of the Sugar Cube corner, and Cheese Sandwich is staying with her. Applejack and her mere friend Rar went to AJ's home at Sweet Apple Acres. Twilight and Flash went to the Castle of Friendship, and then Anon went with Rarity to her home for the night. For the night. As for our special couple here, both of them were going to stay at Fluttershy's home. I hope Dashie will like my present, Fluttershy thought to herself. She had this gift she wanted to give to her mare friend for months, but she wanted to wait until the right moment. Looks like this might be that moment. As they arrive at the cottage, Fluttershy tried to open the door, but before it's locked. A part of the door opened only for the couple to see Angel Bunny's eyes at the door. Once Angel sees Fluttershy at the door, he unlocks everything and lets her in. Thanks, Angel, Fluttershy says as Angel went back to his spot where he was sleeping. Well, I'm honestly pretty beat from all that partying, Rainbow Dash says as she yawns a little. I'm probably gonna take a bath and then I can wait for you so we can go to sleep together later on. Dash kissed her mare friend on the lips, and then she heads to Fluttershy's bathroom to go clean herself. Wait, Fluttershy says as Rainbow stops in her tracks. Yeah? She asks. I want to tell you something, if you don't mind. Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy sat down on the couch where they have a talk. What do you want to talk about? It's just, I'm glad that you're my special sun pony, Fluttershy says as she blushes a little. Well, I am the most awesome pony that every pony knows, Rainbow Dash then laughs a little. Yes, well, I'm kind of surprised that you would me. I'm not as brave or as confident as you, she says. Fluttershy looks down. Shy, Rainbow Dash cups her chin with her hoof. Fluttershy's gaze meets Rainbow's. I love you just for you. I wouldn't want you to change anything about yourself. Just to be with me. I'm happy that you're yourself. You're Fluttershy, she says. You really mean it? She asks. Of course. Rainbow gives Fluttershy another peck on the lips. Thanks, Ashy. I want to give you a gift, she says as she goes under her heartwarming tree to get the present. Isn't it a little early for that? She asks. She does have a point. It was a little early for a present, but Fluttershy couldn't wait to give it to her special sun pony. She comes back over to the couch with the present. Here, I hope you like it. Rainbow Dash opens her present, a small little package that fits a little object. She opens it, and she finds a special bracelet. All of the colors showing different shades of blue, tanned colors, along with some brown and gray. I love it. Rainbow Dash hugs Fluttershy as the couple hug each other in a warm embrace. Happy heartwarming, Dashie, Fluttershy says. I love you. I love you too. As Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy had already taken their baths and they were ready to sleep for the night, the couple sat in front of the fireplace on the couch as they have warm feelings inside. This is what heartwarming is about. It's about family. It's about love and passion. We share with all of our closest loved ones, no matter what. Whenever there's a bad day or a hardship we must go through, always remember that you will always have someone that loves and cares for you. Happy heartwarming. Like I said before, this fanfic was written by Sunset Shimmer _13. Honestly, as this is a pretty nice fanfic, I think this is a really cool fanfic for those who are into FlutterDash, as well as those who are into the holiday spirit, and those who needed some reminder who felt a little down or going through a hardship to this fanfic. I actually love the fact that this fanfic mostly has the story mostly highlighted about Rainbow Dash Fluttershy mostly, and then you see some of the other characters that we haven't seen. I'm surprised that they actually have Pinkie Pie dating cheese sandwich like they did in the canon universe. And I'm actually kind of taken out by shock. I was actually surprised that they actually introduced Anon. I know Anon was like probably a big, a really popular character, but I'm surprised that he's actually made it in this fanfic specifically. And then there's Twilight Sparkle with Flash Sentry. That is, honestly, I can tell the waifu fans are getting a little, taken back on it. and and honestly, I see Applejack dating Rar. Is this a Rar Jack chef? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't even know what that even is. I don't know. Could be just a relationship name for Rar and Applejack. And if you guys are wondering, well, why is he saying Rar instead of Colotora? Well, that's because sometimes I kind of mess up the name a lot, and let's just say I'm kind of a dummy for not able to remember the name a lot. So I don't know. Probably because I'm brain dead at the moment. So I rather say her two, just to say her name short in the short version, the Rar. Plus, it's more easy for me. Honestly, it's kind of surprising that they actually featured Soren and Discord, because again, those who are in the Soren Dash and those who are in the Flutter Cord, like most people are. But in this fanfic, it just shows us a universe where Fluttershy isn't with Discord and they're just friends. And the same goes with Soren and Rainbow Dash. And I'm actually surprised that some people are pretty a little that this fanfic just follows some of the events after season 5, to be exact, if I'm correct. If I'm actually correct at this point. And it's actually pretty cool to see, to say the least. This is actually a really good fanfic. Especially when you go all the way to the end of the story, where you see Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash really cared about each other. Where Fluttershy admits, like, oh yeah, I'm not as brave or as confident as you. But Rainbow Dash says that she loves her for being Fluttershy. That is actually really like a heartwarming statement right there. Just because Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash are opposites and they can't be together doesn't mean that there could be another universe where they're actually together. Like, even in Equestria Girls, Sumi, in Equestria Girls, Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy actually had a relationship. I don't know if it's canon in their universe, but it actually is canon, because for all I know, neither Soren or Discord were in there. Besides, Applejack is probably in love with Rarity the most. Like, Applejack even said that she knows Rarity since they were fillies, since they were kids. So that's pretty much a big statement right there. And then the last quote on the story, where it says, "This is a heartwarming is about. It's about family. It's about love and passion we share with all of our closest loved ones. No matter what, whenever there's a bad day or a hardship we must go through, always remember that you'll always have someone that loves and cares for you." That is actually a really heartwarming part right there. Just amazing. I'm going to give this fanfic 10 out of 10. Brilliant. Keep it up, Sunset Shimmer _13. This is a really nice story, I would say, for the least. And to say the least. And I actually think that there's more than just like, oh, we need to think about stories. Oh, let's think about the presents. Or, oh, I get it. Let's have a party. Or, ooh, let's just sing some carols. I mean, yeah, all of that is great, but it's about being there with your loved ones, either family, friends, or your really special loved ones, like your boyfriend or girlfriend, or your husband or wife. This is just something that touches your heartstrings the most. And I gotta say, I think I actually like this story a lot. It's probably one of my favorite. It's not probably one of my favorites. I just heard about this. I just literally discovered this story, and I thought, you know what? I think it's a perfect story to make this for a heartwarming, for a Christmas story, just to say the least. And honestly, I think I give this story like a 10 out of 10. Just simple as that. Just simple as that. So, anywho, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna be making more videos, but here's the little catch about it. I'm gonna let you guys to decide in the comments to let me know what you guys want to see for more Christmas videos. Would you like me to review some of the Christmas specials on the actual show from My Little Pony, either Friendship is Magic or Make Your Mark or Tell Your Tale, or would you want me to read more Christmas stories for, or would you rather want me to make more Christmas stories with, or would you rather make read more Christmas stories for the season? Anyways, let me know in the comment section down below. Also to know that I'll be making a Discord server for the. I'm making a Discord server, and probably I don't know when, but I'll let you know in an upcoming video, or at least an update video on the channel. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace out. And also, have a safe and a loving holiday with you. Anyways, I hope you guys have a safe and loving and a happy holidays. A safe and a happy holiday. That's what I'm gonna say. Oh man, I'm so brain dead. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.